this is going to be my first time playing Lady Mikage. I do not have her perfectly artifact geared out yet, and this is going to be a pretty rough video. It's just going to be my first attempt at playing her inside of Hard Fire Knight. That's where I think I'm going to get the most use out of her for now, and that's why I was pretty excited about when I got her unlocked. And this is one of the last dungeons that I am struggling with. I'm hearing that this is actually one of the harder dungeons in general. We're going to start off at 3 and just work our way through 4. Now, if you've not done so already, there is a link in the description, or scan the QR code on the screen where you'll get Corrado, Fox Hunter for new players, and then when you get to level 15, you're going to get Ugo. And then also, in the first 24 hours of playing Raid Shadow Legends, use the promo code Monkey King to get Sun Wukong. So this is going to be the first time using this team. It's going to be brand new. I got a second Neldor, and then we're going to have to speed tune this. I'm not really sure if I want to have damage dealer or healer. I think what I want to try for now is running 2 assist champions, 2 freeze champions, and then something to revive, like some sort of support. And I'm not really sure who that's going to be. I think I might use Kaja. I've got a second Neldor who is also not like fully booked and ready to go. Yeah, let's do Kaja. And we'll do Kaja because of the heals, and then also for the speed lead. And I'm going to play this on manual because I kind of want to see how I want to set up the prompts in each zone, because I want her to switch forms at the very beginning. Let's take this off auto. And we definitely want turn. So we got turn meter. And let's see here. A crit rate buff and increased prevent all allies for 2 turns. Okay, let's do that. Okay, there we go. And let's see, this is going to hit all of them. Attack all enemies. Let's do that. There we go. And then I want to switch form, right? Yeah, we want to switch forms here, and then we're going to do a stun. Let's see here. How come okay, there we go. Beautiful. And then we want to do the stun, right? No, this is the stun right here. Attack all enemies. Let's do it. Wow, very, very nice. So I think what I'm going to do is just take out the one. Well, look at that. Freeze everywhere. All right, so I feel like we can kind of like auto basic this here. That seems pretty good. Do we have any damage on this team? I'm trying to think of who I've got damage on. I mean, we're just kind of like I don't feel like we're doing much here. Well, I guess this will be a deletion, right? Let's see. Let's do that. Yeah, there we go. And then this is like all in, right? All right, let's do that. Oh boy, yeah. All right, let's put this on full auto and see how this goes. All right, we can do targeting though until we get the stuns back, right? Yeah, look at that. They're all back under. Now, I wonder how the AI works on Lady Mikage as far as cycling between her 2 forms. Does she not do that? Yeah, this looks like we got crowd control overkill. Now, I don't think we're gonna... This is not fast. Wow. This is not fast at all. Yeah, this is not fast. This is... I think we need like an actual damage dealer. Let's go over here. Okay. I'm wondering, what I'm mostly trying to figure out here is how to program the AI to run this on auto. Like, obviously in her transformed spider with all the stuns is the way to go. And then definitely in the second round, I want to do that. And then on Lanikis, I want to save like the super assist until we open and go into the final boss, right? Yeah, this is slow though. Wow, this is way slower than I thought it was gonna be. I'm gonna have to bring somebody else in here. I'm trying to think. I think the only like speed lead that I have will be like the rabbit, the Razzlevarg, who also has like a pretty good triple hit on basic. So like when they're gonna, as far as getting to the final boss, I think that'll be good because he's gonna come in with like a 3-tap on his basic. Okay. So on auto, she's not changing forms. Very interesting. I think that'll be good. Like I said, this is all uncharted. This is my first time playing her, so this is pretty cool. All right, I'm gonna skip until the final boss. I will prep the cooldowns as good as possible until I get there.
2,000 years later.
All right, this is taking way longer than I thought. Look at that, 8 minutes on the clock. But we're gonna go into it right here, and this is what we want to do here. So there he is standing there, right? Let's give ourselves some turn meter. And then what is that we want to do here? No, we want to definitely be going in. We're all going in. All right, and then what do we got going here? What's going to give me the most number of tappy taps? 4 times? There we go. There we go. And then I want to switch forms right here. And I definitely want to do the assist, right? Place increased attack buff and a 30% crit damage buff on all allies for 2 turns, then teams up with all allies to attack a single millennial. Allies join the attack will use their default skills. Okay, let's go. Oh, wow. Wow, wow, wow. So now we're going in. Yeah. Let's see here. And let's see. Okay, we got to get a basic. We got to get it. I wonder if I don't have enough. I wonder if I don't have enough accuracy. Well, let's do that. That's good, right? Kind of need to get the freezes out there, right? That's what's going to control the turn meter. Yikes. Yikes, right? Yikes. All right, not great. Okay, so what are we going to hit? We want to hit like 4 times, right? That's 4 times. Okay, there we go. And that hits 4 times. And this will go in all crazy. All right, so let's see. Let's put this on auto for a second. Just see how it goes. Oh, the slow. Maybe that's what I was missing was the slow. Oh, look at it. Now I think the slow is what I needed there. Yeah, okay. So this now that the slow is there, we're kind of got a lockdown. Oh, so he's not gonna take a turn. Oh, I like this. Okay, so we're not they're not gonna take he's not gonna take a turn. Yeah, as long as I have enough accuracy We're good. Yeah. So there we go. And I think I got like 350 accuracy on my Neldors. So, I mean, I we're kind of getting there. I mean, maybe. Maybe. I'm trying to think what would be better here. So I'm not needing the revive at all. So what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna swap out Kaja for the Razzlevarg, whatever that guy's name is, the rabbit guy. Because the rabbit guy will make the team faster and more accuracy, which we're gonna need. And he's got some pretty good like multi-taps, and then also he can put leech on him. And the leech, well, let me get rid of this. The leech will, see, like right now we don't have any way of healing. So the you know, right now we've got all of that, but this will also add a leech, and then we will be getting also a speed buff and accuracy buff by using Razzlevarg. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, this is 3. I wanna go into 4, and I'm just gonna, I'll skip through the wave fights and get there. And I might also book Lanicus just to, well, that's bad. All right, well, we're gonna get a heal right here, right? Or revive. Yeah, we're good. And then also I can get, don't have full masteries on one of the Neldors. I don't have full books on one of the Neldors. So this is just gonna get better. I know that it ramps up in difficulty as I go to 10. So basically the main thing is the freeze coming from the Neldors is knocking back the turn meter, right? And they also have, because I got 2 of them, they also have some synergy with each other. Which is super interesting, and they also have multi hits. So, and then basically Lanicus and Mikage have the swarm attacks. Okay, so I'm gonna go to the next one, and I'm gonna change. Well, here I'll show you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna change up the team a little bit. We're gonna do Razzlevarg, and I kind of want to create this team. I kind of loosely created that here, right? So let's select that. Let's go in here. We're gonna get rid of you. And we're gonna add you, and we're gonna get rid of you, and we're gonna add the other Neldor. So there we go. And then we're gonna go into this. And then in Mikage in round 1, we're gonna do this as an opener. And then we're gonna do standard AI. Okay, that's fine. And then round 2, we want, all right. No, with Atlanticus. Okay, so we got, let's see. Razzlevarg, fine. Well, we'll have her go metamorph in the first turn. And then in round 2, let's see, we want Atlanticus not to use her assist. That's fine. Round 3, actually, I want that to be on default. I think we're going to need that. Dancing Razor. Okay. I guess that's not needed. I'm gonna have one of them do that, another one not do that. And then Mikage, I kind of want to open with this, right? And then we also want this to be the top priority. Yeah, that's interesting. No, that's not, oh, I see how it works. Okay, we want to do this. We want to do this to be the opener, and then we want that to be a 1. All right, let's go back to round 1. Yeah, we're gonna have to metamorph there. All right, let's see if but this is kind of confusing. How this works. So round 3, it'll metamorph back to that, and then we'll do that. I see. I think that'll work. Let's see if this works just as far as the AI. So what I wanted to do is for her to transform into her super Saiyan form right here, right? Start studying them, right? Well, she will eventually, right? All right, and then when we get to the final part, yeah, okay, I'll be back when we get to the final round. Hopefully the auto is working correctly.
Later.
All right, we're gonna go into round 3 right here, and you can see my time is sub 3 minutes, and that was just by changing out my lead to Razzle the rabbit guy, whatever his name is. And then let's see here if she transforms. Let's see, and then does the max attack. Okay, that's good. All right, there she goes back into her main form, and then we should get massive assists. Yeah. All right, let's see if this works. All right. I feel like we should be significantly faster here. Let's see if we get the slow on him, right? There you go. There's the slow. All right, there we go. I think we got the loop. Do we have a loop? All right, I think we got the loop going. I think we got the loop going. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. No turn meter. All the turn meter wiped out with the freezes. And so the general strategy, I guess, on Fire Knight is that you need like 2 assist all attack people, and then 2 champions that have like freeze, hopefully on their basic, like 2 freeze champions, 2 assist all champions, and then some other champion that will clear the waves. And so I've kind of got that here. Now I could run into problems here. Like, I don't know if we're fast enough. Let's see. It's not dropping down. We don't really want him to take a turn. We're gonna have a problem here if he does take a turn. All right, so we're kind of, I feel like with a little bit better gear and maybe some more books and some masteries, this might go a little better, because I didn't think it was gonna work this well, frankly. I was just like, all right, YOLO, first attempt, we'll see if this works. I'm not gonna tweak it. I have bad gear on 2 of the 3 characters here. I mean, just leftover gear, not even like put together correctly, and it's working, and I think it's just the right team composition. So this is Fire Knight 4. I'm sure it just ramps up in difficulty all the way to 10, but I can work my way up to 10 and tweak. I think this is the right team, though. I'm pretty sure this is like the team that's gonna make it work. I wonder if it's one-shot kill, though, when I get to the end levels, where, I mean, it's working. All right, Lady Mikage, very helpful here in Fire Knight. On the first 2 waves with the thing, she's got AoE stun, which is amazing, and then here she's got the attack all. Uh-oh, we're gonna survive this. I think we can survive it once. Okay, there we go. All right, we're back to the, well, that was a little scary right there. Little scary there. I think we got it, though. We just needed, I think I just need some books. Some books on this will make it a lot better for sure. And I think we're just so close to this being amazing all the way up. You know, we're in 4 now. All right, if you've not done so already, click the link in the description or scan the QR code right here on the screen, and you'll get Corrado, Fox Hunter, and then also Ugo when you hit level 15 for new accounts. And then in the first 24 hours of playing Raid Shadow Legends, use the promo code Monkey King for Legendary Sun Wukong. And if you're on iOS, you're gonna have to go to the website. Link to that will be in the description as well. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.